there, or more than there used to be, like Mikal Bridges, who man, he's a real good role player. He's a little more than a role player, but you don't realize until he gets more touches. Oh, damn, pardon me. He's a lot more than a role player, right? So maybe
I don't look at it that way. I look at it if you trade the superstar player and you get the role players.
Yeah.
What did the superstar player do with that team? Did he win a championship? Did he do what the reason you get the superstar player is to finish the deal. Did he finish the deal?
But I think it's harder for that superstar to finish the deal nowadays, because in order to get him, when you have to give up those 3-4 draft picks and 2 or 3 role players, if it turns out 1 or 2 of those role players is really good, then the superstar comes to a depleted team. And then you look at the role player and you go, damn, he's better than I thought.
But most superstars don't go to depleted teams. Think about it, Max.
KD, they had to thin out. KD.
Yeah, but that's an unfinished product. He just got there. He missed time.
Fair enough.
Hurt. All right. I mean, it was only a couple weeks.
Kyrie to Dallas, same thing.
Yeah, same thing. That was like they were never going to win a championship by
year.
Adding Kyrie.
So let's talk about the Lakers.
Neither for me, for my money, neither was Phoenix. I didn't believe Phoenix just because they got KD, they were going to win the NBA title. That was all the people with the hype, looking at the back of the names.
And by the way, that's why LeBron gets AD. As soon as he gets AD, title. But that's
what I'm saying.
Yeah. That's why he's a little different. But I agree with you. We're on the same page. It takes a year or two now to flesh out the roster, get depth, find guys who work, all that stuff, right? Build the chemistry. But in the Lakers case, if you get Kyrie, you're going to have to thin out the roster because there are too many guys. Like Beasley has like $16.5 million, right? Hachimura and Austin Reeves are going to cost you, and so all of a sudden, if you get Kyrie with AD and LeBron, something has to give. And then Key.
Yeah, but the problem, not a problem. The good thing about the give is the Kyrie situation to the Lakers is for today.
But that's what I'm saying. If you thin out
tomorrow,
100%.
If you feel like you can win a championship in the next 2 seasons,
2 or 1?
Well, I say 2 because what if you go to the finals and you lose?
Because at the age of 38 every year is like 5 years earlier in your career. If you 38 to 39, and 39 to 40 for LeBron.
What if they go to the championship and then they just lose? They just happen to lose, and then the next year they grab a piece from somewhere, and then they go on and win it. So I always give it a 2-year window.
But what I'm saying about the Lakers in this case is, given LeBron's age, right?
Well, he's going to play till he's 45.
But each year will be a little less than the year before, right? Because, for example, just now he said, I'm better than 95% of the players in the league.
So next year he'll be better than 85%.
You know what I'm saying? That's the first time he's admitted there's a little thin layer of players better than me. That's never been the case before. He's just said it out loud, right? So if you move to bring Kyrie in for the Lakers, you have to know that it's not going to take you a year or two to flesh out the roster, that you got enough right now to make a run at the thing, because you don't know how much longer, as LeBron declines, that LeBron, AD, and Kyrie will get you there.
That's why you have to have a guy in Rob Pelinka who does the right thing by building the right roster of young players that are not high salary guys that can still go, and you can see where their future's going to be. That's what good general managers. And anybody can be a great general manager with the USA team. Anybody, right. We can grab 12 dudes off the NBA and be great GMs. We just want the top 12 stars. Your GM skills show me when you have to get lesser guys than the stars, like what Pat Riley's been able to do in Miami. Mm-hmm. That's real GM skills. So you've identified players that could actually go that was not drafted or not high NBA caliber guys.
So Pelinka's shown an ability to do that already. There's no question. I mean, look, Austin Reeves and Hachimura, right? All of a sudden, they're going to get expensive. It's not an accident.
Caruso in the past.
Right. So he picks. So you can. It's a good point. You can have confidence that even if he loses 1 or 2 of those guys, he'll be able to find something like that out there, some undervalued player that works.
That's good general managers. Anybody can find LeBron, man. That's not hard.
Right. So Kyrie Irving, anyway, there's been all this speculation, as you just heard, Key and I talking about it, all the speculation around where Kyrie Irving is going to land. So Kyrie has a message for people. I mean, I don't know who exactly is he talking to here. Kyrie, who's a free agent guard, on his own Instagram said the following.
I just wanted to clear some things up. Like, I'm a free agent this summer, but I am in no rush to make a decision. And the speculation around my name from all these individuals that get on TV and have these personalities, these platforms, and I'm talking about the TV personalities, the sports folk that try to mix sports with politics and lifestyle. Like, when they speak on my name and they're talking about potential teams that I'm going to, can y'all please, I respectfully, I'm asking you, please stop paying attention to that. Like, I am in no rush to make a decision.
He ain't talking to me.
Yeah, because he's not up at this hour, on either coast, you would imagine, to listen to us. So who is he talking about here?
He ain't talking to me. I don't know. That's all I can tell you. He's not talking to me. That's all I know.
Are you saying he's talking to me?
I didn't say a name.
It doesn't sound like it to me.
Big dog will bark. That's all I'm saying.
Kyrie has said, so he and I have on air debated stuff about him as a player and different things like that, but I've never. I don't think he's referring to me here, just because I can't remember when it'd be like a political lifestyle show I've been involved in that's talked to Kyrie.
He was talking to you.
Yeah, but that's what I'm asking. Who is he then?
Whoever it is, it's many people, I'm sure. I mean, there's many people that discuss sports and politics and his views and what he went through and what he dealt with in his tenure.
Johnson.
No, he's not talking. I can promise you he ain't talking to me.
I can't believe you would do that. Unbelievable, Key. No, you're unbelievable. You're unbelievable.
And so what he's gone through in Brooklyn, prior to Brooklyn and Boston and Cleveland, all of those people that take that and try to turn it into something is the ones he's talking to.
Look. Now, well, he's talking directly to the fans here. Listen to this.
Stop mentioning me on Twitters. All y'all fan bases, stop mentioning me right now, please. It is still the Western Conference and Eastern Conference Finals. Denver's going to the finals. We're still waiting for Boston and Miami. Can y'all please leave me this? Please, can I just be with my family in peace? Y'all got people at my dinner table discussing what my free agency plans are. Stop that. Y'all think it's funny? Please stop that. I actually like having peace of mind when I'm at the crib, all right? I see all y'all ads, I see all y'all mentions. Okay, I said it. I see all y'all stuff y'all be saying. I see all y'all fan base. I get it. I'm just as excited as y'all are. But you gotta chill, though.
Well, see, that's going to be part of the problem. They're not going to chill because now you're addressing it. So you adding fuel to the fire by even addressing it, by even paying attention to it. If Kyrie left it alone and didn't discuss it in a private public forum, meaning private is his own, but yet and still he's putting it out in the public, they're going to talk about it now. Because that's why we discussing it. Because if he didn't say this on, what was it, one of those, what do you call it?
Instagram.
Instagram lives thingies.
Yeah.
We wouldn't even be having this conversation. We wouldn't even be talking about Kyrie right now. We would continue to talk about the Celtics and the Miami Heat, although that's what we're going to do throughout the show. But we wouldn't even be mentioning Kyrie right now. Our focus would be on the playoffs more so. But because Kyrie has made it a public thing, everybody's going to talk about it today.
I hear what Kyrie is saying in a way, because on the one hand, you'd be like, come on, Kyrie, it's an app, man. Just put the app down and, it won't disturb you. On the other hand, the reality is it's not just – it's an app, but it's also social media, is also a lot of people's daily newspaper in real time. It's also it's a lot of stuff rolled into one. And then he's admitting –
is what it is, Max.
What's that?
It's a disease is what it is.
Whatever you want to call it. But what he's admitting is even if he puts it down, he's like, other people are bringing it up because people have social media at the dinner table. You can't really escape it if you're him.
I'm never going to win this conversation. There's too many social media people in the world.
Yeah.
So I'm never going to win the conversation. But if you don't look at it and you don't deal with it,
what if your family's dealing with it and looking at it and talking to you about it?
They know you don't have it, you don't deal with it, they're not going to bring it to you. Trust me.
Patrick Mahomes, by the way, spoke about what's important to him. We're going to get into that after this message from NHTSA. Every day, there are drivers on the road who decide not to buckle their seat.